Done.
We have a love for dogs, and we have a love for dog sports, and that's kind of how this all started. And so I went and found a trainer, and we worked on some methods that actually were mind-blowing for me, and it built a relationship, made it better. And so part of that was I wanted to combine the dog sports with building the relationship with your dog and making people realize that the dog sports are what bring the relationship. The training is what brings the relationship, and that's why we decided we wanted to bring it to this area. So our puppy class is focused on life skills and teaching those puppies how to be in this crazy human world that we have. This is where the companionship and the trust and all that comes into play. You need to teach the puppy right from the beginning that you have their back, and you're going to show them how to live in this crazy world of ours, and this is how you're going to do it, by teaching life skills. So. Most times I can spot the dog in the class, and so they start off as puppy, they start off in level 1. It's a dog that's easygoing, picking up the skills really quickly, doesn't have anything that phases them, and shows the willingness to want to please a human and want to be with a human and want to interact with a human more so than the dog. That's kind of how I pinpointed to find our therapy dog teams. And then from there, they have to go through to a Canine Good Citizen. They get that, then they can go into the therapy dog class. The therapy dog class is about an 8-week class. After they go through with me through the class, then they go with our evaluator, and they do 3 facility visits and 1 handling test. So they have to pass all 4 of those tests before they actually can be certified.
How would you approach a dog between the ages of 2 and 4 when you have a client who's kind of lost?
We go back to the same thing, developing that trust and companionship and passionate and patience with the owner and the dog. That's been lost, and the dog has had the option to make choices, and dogs are opportunists, and they have to do fight or flight. So whether that's, you know, deciding to go play with another dog or pick their human, that's still fight or flight. That's still picking a choice there. So having them develop the relationship first and going with the basics of, okay, you see a dog, look at me, check in. Okay, there's a dog there, you're going to sit and hang out here with me. Oh, there's a person there, we're going to sit and hang out. Oh, nope, we're going to walk nicely by the other dog. So we start with the very basics and showing the dog and the human, this is how you get your relationship with your dog. This is how you start building up that trust. They're very consistent and they stay on top of their training. They can get the basic skills within the 5-week class.
Walk it. Bring it. Yes, good girl.
Yes, good boy! Start with basics. We start with groundwork first, just teaching them how to go away from the human. Again, developing that trust and that partnership and relying on their human to send them where to go and how to go and what to do and how to do it safely. So we start with the groundwork there first. And then once they get the groundwork, we put it all together so then they can run a course like this.
Liberty.
So, but we also realized as we opened the business that people don't have to just use it for trialing. Like if they want to teach their dog a more advanced skill, like retrieving one bumper, bring it back, go to another, bring it back, why not apply those skills? So it takes a little bit of practice, but the idea is that you're teaching your dog a job. You're giving them a job. You're teaching them to go and get something and bring it back to you. That could be used on land. That could be used in water. Those kind of dogs have to go on boats and go get ducks and bring them back. The idea of it is that not just retrievers can do that. Anyone can do that if they want to, and just give their dog a job. It's another job. Down by your knees. Pull the treat up to your belly button. Does that make sense to everyone? Go target. Target, target, target. Right there. Right there. Yes, good girl. We see in the dog world that the younger generation is not as engaged with dogs and is not as into the dog sport or the dog world, and I also see how dogs affect kids. We're family friendly, so we have a lot of kids that come to our training center, and the kids actually rock it better than the adults sometimes. So I was really a strong believer in trying to find a way to give back to the younger generation and build up their skills too. My fit with Hero Pups is I help out with the DOC puppies over in Merrimack County. So we go in once a week and we train the puppies. I also help out with the weekend puppy raisers program. So some of the puppies come up here and we take them out during the weekend and we train them and socialize them while we're up here, or wherever Laura needs help, you know, doing Canine Good Citizen testing for some of the comfort dogs, providing training services for veterans that receive one of their puppies and trying to do it at discounts and the best we can to help them out. So.
Go, 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 go. Table. Wait.
When you're training your dog, they rely on you for the support, they rely on you for the guidance, they rely on you for the expectations. There are ways to do it where you could ruin your trust and companionship just from, you know, not doing it the right way or not having experience or having somebody to guide you. And then there's right ways to do it where you do have support and encouragement from your classmates or your trainer or that kind of stuff. So, and it's super important that if you don't have that, then your dog's not going to want to do much anything, and then they're just a robot dog. So we want to make sure that you're always having fun and you're always keeping that relationship in mind, so that way there it's fun for you, it's fun for your dog, it's fun for your classmates, you all support each other, and it's the life of the dog. If you don't have that trust and relationship, then what kind of life is your dog and you having? There's something for every dog, no matter what's going on in their life or what the human's expectations or goals are. All the time, huh? She's a good girl.
Not bad, right? Back to work.